Natalie, when you think of Goode Barbecue in Houston, you probably think of Goode Company Barbecue, and Levi Goode is here with us. We got a big old brisket he's going to tell us how to make, and we're also going to tell you how you can win a trip to visit several cities around the state of Texas with the folks from Goode Company Barbecue. We'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, we're joined by Levi Goode from Goode Company Barbecue this morning, and in just a moment he's going to tell us about the Goode Company Texas tour and how you could be a part of it. But we have really one of the folks who knows more than just about anybody else about how to make a great brisket with us. So get us started here. How do you pick out a brisket?
All right, first step on getting a good brisket is you want to get the weight somewhere in a 12 to 14 pound size. You want to look for a brisket that is a whole brisket, so it's got the top point muscle and the flat muscle. The brisket is made out of two different sections of muscle, so you want to make sure you get a whole brisket that's got this nice fat cap on it.
I didn't know that there were two different parts. Does one side taste any different or have a different texture from the other?
The point's a lot more, it's heavily marbled, so it's going to be a little bit juicier, more like a ribeye steak, and the flat's more lean. So, so what happens is this nice fat cap creates kind of a self-basting effect when you throw it on the pit and smoke it for 12 to 14 hours. Okay,
and here in Houston, our style barbecue, you rub it. Yeah, what do you rub it with?
We blend our own seasonings for our brisket and our meats. This is made up of our main ingredients are paprika, brown sugar, black pepper, and salt. So what we do is we want to get a nice heavy rub on this brisket. This area is called the crown. And so with this fat cap, as it kind of renders and the juices kind of baste this meat over a long period of time, this seasoning will get washed off. So you want to make sure you don't under-season it.
Okay.
And so
are you married?
I am.
Does your wife expect this kind of a rub down from time to time?
That's right. That's right. It's nice aromatherapy.
Just without the spices, I guess.
That's right. This is our seasoning. We have an old saying that it's so good you don't know whether to eat it or rub it all over you. So
all right. So once you got it all rubbed up, you want to put it on the pit.
Yeah, that's right. So what we'll do is we'll marinate this for 24 hours before we put it on the pit.
All right.
I have one ready to go that's been marinating now for 24 hours. And what you want to do, as you can see, this brisket's got a thicker portion. You want to place that towards the firebox to kind of even out the cooking process there.
Let's pull one of these out, because could we get an example of what a finished product looks like? And
absolutely. I've got one that
for purely selfish reasons, because I'd love to have it
trimmed up here at this point. So once it finishes cooking, you want to trim up the excess fat to your liking. Some people like it a little leaner than others.
Yeah, I'm one of those leaner likers.
All right, well, that's how we serve it in the restaurant. And so what I'll do is, as you can see, I talked about those two separate muscles on the brisket. And you see that the grain of the meat is running one way on that one, and it runs this way on the other.
Interesting.
So, as you can see.
That smells, man. As we've said before, I wish you had smelly vision. They haven't invented that yet.
And so what we'll do is you want to slice it against the grain. That helps ensure
it's more tenderness. Yeah, it's a lot easier to chew that way. So, man, you do it the other way, you're going to be gnawing on that puppy for a long time.
Exactly. And as you can see, this pink portion of the meat is what's called the smoke ring. That happens when you get that low and slow smoke.
How long do you cook it for? Like 14 hours or something like that?
About an hour per pound. So we're cooking 12 to 14 hours on this one.
Well, look, this is what I want to do. I want to taste some of this, and in the meantime, I'd like you to let folks know about this Texas tour that you're putting on. Absolutely.
We have, in conjunction with our 35th anniversary, we've launched a statewide tour. We have 6 different destinations around the state that's kind of near and dear to our Goode Company brand. Our next one's coming up in Fort Worth, and simply like us on Facebook at Goode Company Barbecue, and you're entered to win. You and a guest will have an all-expenses-paid trip to one of our favorite spots around the state, and Goode Company is your tour guide.
And you're going to some other places like Green. I love it out there.
Yeah, we Texas music is dear to our hearts, and definitely Green is an institution around the state, so that's definitely needed to be on the tour.
All right, well, go to Facebook, like us, And then, like Goode Company Barbecue, I can't promise you a trip to Fort Worth or anything, but we'll bring you a good weather and news report. Hey, Levi, thank you so much.
Thank
Delicious.
You. Thank you.
We have a special guest with us in the studio. Chris Stipes is joining